Welcome back to Bricktacular. Thank you for joining me again. Hopefully in this video we are going to try and get a bit more of this building worked on. Mainly going to focus for now on the brownstone and connecting these parts together, like I mentioned in the last video if you've watched that one. Connecting these pieces together to make this all one layer, and then making this all one layer, as well as working on the little space at the back. So that's going to be the focus, certainly for the first part of this video, and then we might see if we can do anything more on top here, but I just don't think I'm going to have enough bricks for that. But let's crack on with this and get this tidied up. So that wasn't too painful. I managed to adjust that floor here, so that's all one piece now. Got a little break in the wall here, so this section comes off, and then managed to just put some temporary walls up at the back there and extend that next level up. But really struggling with parts now. I've got a few tiles left, but certainly not enough to do the next level. I might have to maybe bodge something together with some random colours just to try and get this next level on, just to make it kind of look like it's got a little bit of a lid to it and a little bit closer. But it's getting there. It is getting there. So this section, see if I can pop it off one-handed. I'm not sure if I'll be able to or not. Yeah, just about. So that section pops off. And then we've got the detail there. So coming in through the front door, say loads of bricks missing. Coming through the front door into the living room there. So the next bit now I think I'm going to try and do is put together some sort of stairs to get up to this level, and then work out where the hole's going to be to come up, and pop that into this level up there, and maybe think about where the next set of stairs are going to go to what will be the third floor, or the floor is going to end up here. So let's have a little look at these set of stairs and see what we can do. So whilst I was busy building away and making a few adjustments and trying to improve a few bits, I got thinking about, actually, have I structured this right? Should this section be connected to the rest of the building? So I started taking all the bits off and all the pieces apart and trying to think about how it's all going to ultimately be modular and go together. And when I had it all off, I thought, actually, when I'm in this kind of basement area, I'll make a start on the little scene that's going to go underneath the buildings. So I think I mentioned that I was going to go with the scene where Fisk has got Adam in his jail cell. I need to build an Adam minifig. I need to find some parts for that. But he can go in there, kind of hanging onto the bars there. I'm going to try and do a plate of food here and have Fisk sat here. And that little bit of, there's a bit of art on the wall like he's got down there. And there's definitely another corridor in the scene. Watched that scene through a few times. There's definitely another archway, another corridor down. So I thought, you know, it's in a basement somewhere. So it's probably going to end up being some sort of wine storage somewhere. So I thought I'd make a little wine rack at the bottom there. Need to get a few more bottles of wine to add onto it. But a nice little start there to the wine rack. Threw down a few 2x2 dark grey tiles just to kind of hide some of the green a little bit. And then started putting a few sets of stairs in. Because in the scene that I'm kind of using as reference, you see Fisk walk down the stairs with a lot of light above him shining down as he's coming down. It's the same scene. It's towards the end. I think it's episode 4. He's coming down the steps here at the same time that Matt Murdock kind of goes up onto his loft and starts getting out his nunchucky batons, whatever they are, and starts doing a bit of training on the roof. And you see his collection of Daredevil masks in the little storage cupboard upstairs. So it's that scene I'm thinking to take this from, and then I'm going to try and put that storage area on the roof above the next level above this one. So I've got bits everywhere at the minute. But I just thought, I say it all the time, but I've just not really got enough bricks, but just enough to kind of put a little bit of an idea and a little bit of an outline under here while I had all the layers off. So I'm going to put it all back together again and run through a few more bits that I've been working on. So back together now, all the different modules clicked back down onto each other. So managed to bodge together most of another level, just to sit a few bricks on and get a little bit of the front windows in, just to gauge a little bit of idea of the height of the brownstone down that side. I've not done any work on this bit at all so far, but then we come down to the underground section and we can see the bit I just showed you a second with the upper levels added back in. So probably need a couple of lights in there eventually. We have the little cell there, so the wine cellar there, set of stairs down, and the table I think would look quite nice just to sit at the front with a Fisk figure just sitting there eating his tea, eating his dinner while Adam screamed at him in the jail cell. I've got to decide how I'm going to fascia this off, whether I'm just going to build a brick wall across here, extend the wall down here and just have this bit open, and then whatever, there'll be a bit of road that sits on top here, so that'll kind of block it in, so then when you remove that you get to see the pieces underneath. I think it's probably the way to go, but we will worry about that when I've got the bricks to be able to worry about it a little bit more. And just look at the side again, put as many bricks in as I can just to try and get a bit of structure and a bit of height, just to be able to tack down the next level up there. A lot of dark tan masonry bricks through there. Need to get some regular bricks as well, because I do like to drop in just some normal smooth bricks every so often, but it doesn't look too bad just being all masonry. So I've got them bits up there, worked out the set of stairs at the back there heading up to this third floor. This wall here, this side of the build is going to be back against the back wall of the Lego room, so you're never going to see this side, apart from when you're looking through the inside bits. But I still want it to look half decent, because if I do take this and end up displaying it at a Lego show somewhere, I want it to look decent just standing alone, or if they people walking around the back of it, it doesn't look just like a complete hodgepodge mess, a bit like the struts do at the minute. So I think the Lego store at some point on the pad walls did have some of these kind of architectural strut bits on the pick a brick wall. So I need to try and get over as soon as I can to try and, if I can get a couple of boxes of these, that'd be great, and then I can take a lot of these ones are a little bit too short, but take all these ones out and just use it as, and it'll look much neater when you're displaying it that way around anyway. So that's probably going to come off very easily. Let's try and take this top level off. So at top level up, you've got the set of stairs come up here to a little landing area, and I think I'm just going to have this bit kind of open plan. Maybe have this as the kitchen and dining room area. So put a dining table here, and then maybe a kitchen along this bit here. And then we've got the next set of stairs here, so it comes, come up this set of stairs here, and then this will lead up to the floor we've just taken off. And with that section off, front door into what is going to be a living room, so I put like a TV and some sofas and some cabinets and stuff in there. This is just going to be a void space, so once I've got the bricks to fill it all in, I'm just going to put like a lid over the top of this, so then when I do take this level off, you don't kind of see the mess in between, or in the middle of it, and then just build a brick wall along here as well. So again, it looks nice as a unit when we take it off. But this section here does just pop off, and that's the back of the Nelson, Murdoch and Page attorneys at law. That's their offices through the front there. This would be the meeting room at the back with a little storage room, and then this level here will also pop off. So it separates, the steps come off there, separates away there, and it's going to leave us showing the barbershop, Pop's barbershop. Need to tie this along as well, and again probably do the same sort of thing, put like a little blank floor along here, but the blue wall needs to get built up all the way around the three sides, and then I need to just sit some sort of some plates just along the top here, maybe tile it off, just so it's again just going to be a void area, nothing there, but just so it's there structurally to support. So quite happy with how we're getting on with this, with the parts limitations I've got at the minute. Yeah, making some good progress, getting some good pieces down, bits down, just trying to get an idea of scale and size, and yeah, really happy with how it's coming along. Like the little addition of the little cell room down there as well with Fisk. I think that looks quite good. So I just dropped the sections back on again, just to show you another side. So this side does need a little bit more thinking about and a little bit of work, because this side is going to be seen. It will only be seen. It's basically going to go like that, and there's going to be the alleyway that's going to be 16 studs. It's going to end up attaching to this one now. 16 studs off here, and that's going to be next to it. So this is going to be like the little alleyway down in between these two buildings. So I do need to add some sort of fire escape onto the side of the building here somewhere, and I do need to make this side look a little bit nicer. I did add the archways in on this side for this level, and I will do the same up here, and I will keep the windows running along the back here as well. I was thinking about this bit. I'm wondering whether actually to go a couple more black bricks higher all the way along here, or maybe do this whole section in black, or at least line it up with here in black, and then do another set of windows running through this bit here as well, just to kind of give it a little bit more detailing. And then potentially I can even put a door in the back, because that's that little storeroom back there. So you've got a meeting room here, little storeroom at the back there, so maybe I can bring that wall forward a little bit and put another door here, so there's just another escape, I guess, in the event of an emergency. People can get back out a different way, but again, just adds a bit more detail into this side of the build. Can't put anything more here really, apart from maybe drop a couple of masonry brick, a couple of tan masonry bricks in there just to mix it up a little bit. But because the stairs go through here, I can't put any more windows in here. But certainly on the next level I can have a couple of sets of windows, maybe even 3 along the back there, so that'll give that a bit more detailing as well. So I need to think about that a little bit and give that a little bit of attention. The buildings don't sit. There's quite a gap here at the minute. I'm thinking because it's hanging off here, it's just drooping. When it's sat on a floor on a flat surface, it's going to pull back together a little bit. I may end up finding when we get to the top full height, just putting a couple of bricks or tiles just to pull the two sections together for while it's in its normal display space, and then can always pop those off if I ever need to take the sections apart. Then back round to this side, which we've seen plenty of times, no real change here at all. So just need the window sorted out, get some more medium nougat, and get this next level built up. So we are getting there. Slowly but surely we are making little bits of progress. So that's going to bring us to an end of this video, and not really too much more I can do until I get some bricks on this one now. I've said this a couple of times before, and I scavenge some bits and borrow some bits and steal some bits. I have got some more, obviously the dark tan masonry bricks here, and the medium nougat ones I'm using as struts and supports. I could steal those and put those in and build walls up a little bit more, but then I've got to find something else to put there. So I'm also a little bit limited. So I think if I can get some of these from the Lego store, that will really help. I've got quite a few masonry bricks in now. I keep seeing different pictures and videos from the Lego stores fairly close to me in Birmingham. So I'm thinking maybe go over there and try and get some bricks. Get to the Discovery Centre one and the one at the Bull Ring, and just try and load up a few boxes of bricks that are going to help me get a little bit more progress. So I think that's going to do us for now. The next video I think I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look at this build. I said previously I wasn't too happy with the light grey. I don't really think it really works or looks too good. I was watching a video on YouTube from Preston Builds, and he was using or making the brick artisan rebrickable that he's done using this set here, filling the back in, fairly small build, but then they put 2 levels of apartments above. I think Brick Artisan uses tan for his, on the instructions say to do it that way anyway. But Preston Builds used white masonry bricks, and I have got a decent amount of white masonry bricks, so I'm wondering if I might give that a go. It's not going to look very good with white windows, but if I can get black windows in there with the white around, that might look quite nice. And I think that it looked really good in his, so I'm going to see how that works and if it does look as good on mine. So I think that's going to be the next video. I'm going to take this level, whip all the light grey bricks off and give it a go with white and see what that looks like. But for now, we're done with this one. Thank you very much for watching through. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, it would be appreciated. If you hit the subscribe button, a little bell notification will let you know when I'm adding up another video. But until next time, thank you very much.